Don't fuck with cats. Internet sleuths. And a bunch of other f***ed up shit because Luca Magnotta is one f***ed up person.
Language.
Oh, hi, people of the internet. My name is Elon Osborne, and this is my YouTube channel where I talk about movies, audio, and music. But more specifically, I like to review the movies and TV shows that you love, but with a little bit of a twist. I listen to them on my smartphone as an audio stream, kind of like an enhanced audiobook. The f***? Check. But in a nutshell, unlock your phone. Go to a streaming platform like Netflix. Choose what you want to watch. Select the audio settings, tap on audio description, lock your phone, which temporarily stops the audio, then press play from your lock screen and voila! I know what some of you are thinking. Wait, isn't audio description for like blind people? Yes, but this isn't me being insensitive. I know this feature is typically used by the visually impaired, but I'm not visually impaired, so I might miss some aspects of how this audio feature is typically used. Or I might miss some details of a show or a movie that just go in one ear and out the other. So I want this channel to be a kind and friendly community, visually impaired or not, where we can all come together and discuss the movies and TV shows that we love. So thanks for being here. Before we get into the mysteries of the episode, let's give a shout out to the sound department of Don't F with Cats, Greg Gettins.
That's the guy.
The supervising sound editor was Greg Gettins, who has done numerous documentaries such as This Is Football, D-Day, The Last Heroes, Waco, Madman or Messiah, and American Dynasties, The Kennedys. Documentaries are typically just talking heads, right?
Right.
But even then, you gotta give it to those who go to the set and make sure the interview is recorded properly, so
they gotta get some love too, you know what I'm saying?
much love! I know the first thing that you think about when you watch documentaries. The music! The composer for Don't Fuck With Cats is Andrew Skeet, who is actually most known as a
Philanthropist? Doctor? Underwater welder?
who's actually most well known as being an orchestrator and a conductor. But he has composed original music for things like Silk Road, Drugs, Death, and the Dark Web, and Shop Girls, the true story behind, no, it's a true story of life.
Must not be
behind
that
the counter.
true.
And Shop Girls, the true story of life behind the counter. Let me tell you something.
And go.
Let me tell you something. Being a documentary, I didn't necessarily go into it thinking, I wonder what the music will be like. I just wanted to know what the is wrong with Luca Magnotta. But as the story unfolded, I kept being distracted by the music. In a good way. I was blown away by
Your incompetence?
I was blown away by the sheer quality of it. This was some Hollywood level shit for a 3-part documentary.
I know, right?
But sadly enough, but I checked and there's no actual original score that you can listen to or stream or even purchase. When I Googled it, all I got was the actual licensed music that was sprinkled throughout the documentary, but not the actual score itself.
That sounds more like a you problem.
But truth be told, I know I'm probably one of the few that's like, no, the original score, not the songs throughout the documentary.
Now you're getting it.
But if you like listening to scores and just like film music in general, you're gonna be pleasantly surprised. So there's that. Now let's play.
One skill, a natural to robot, it sounded like this.
In the middle. This was an interesting one. At times it sounded robotic, but then it almost sounded like she was telling you a secret. Like, hey, come here. With most audio description, it's kind of in your face. Really above everything in the mix, pretty loud. But this one? There were times where I actually kind of had to lean in and strain a bit to hear what she was saying. But at the same time, I kind of liked it that way. It almost felt more balanced. There are times where she has to read what's on screen, whether it be like a tweet or a comment on a video. And instead of just presenting you the facts on what it says, she actually kind of acts it out, like if they're actually typing it out, how they would feel with the emotion behind it. And I thought that was a nice touch. You honestly don't get that often with audio description, them kind of acting out interpretations of something. Still not my favorite, but I'd say probably second or third favorite, just because of how balanced it was in the mix, and that she was like, telling you a secret and acting out some of the stuff. It's pretty good. Oh, sure, the description was nice, but what about?
Cool.
There are articles out there that say this is one of Netflix's most disturbing documentaries. And I bet it's the most disturbing because the victims happen to be kittens in the first video that they show. We're all used to true crime stories being about humans killing other humans, but when we're talking about killing innocent little kittens, I'll be honest, even just hearing the first viral video, I have such a vivid imagination that I almost had to turn it off. But the producers of this documentary aren't cruel. I mean, they really push it to the edge, but then pull it back just so it's not completely barbaric or just for shock value, you know? They present it still in a journalistic way. Because once I got past that first viral video, I mean, I had to know what happened. I had to know the twists along the way and all the different angles that everyone took, even Luca Magnotta's mother. So I just had to know. And yeah, I gotta hand it to the producers. They lead you along this path and then they make you think, oh, wait, what if it's this? But then they go back to your first original thought. It's just a roller coaster of emotions and who you think did it or what you believe. There were several times during the documentary where I just thought, well,
Now I don't know what to think.
in the end, a documentary is mostly just talking heads.
Something that you seem to be really good at.
In the end, a documentary is mostly just interviews anyway, so it's perfect for audio streaming. I don't have any highlights for this documentary, so yeah, would I recommend Don't F With Cats as an audio stream? If you like true crime, most definitely. And honestly, I don't know if I could have
Starred on Broadway?
And honestly, I don't know if I could stick through it if I actually saw the viral video. So if you're like me and you don't really want to see this disturbing footage, but you do want to know the story behind Luca Magnotta, audio streaming is the way to go. Be sure to join
The circus.
my Patreon page for exclusive content beyond this stuff. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And if you haven't tried audio streaming a TV show or movie, that train hasn't left the station yet.
Get on board!
Don't forget to say a friendly hello to somebody you know or don't know who is visually impaired. And of course, always be listening.
I got merch. Link in description. I got BANDCAMP. Link in description. I got a Patreon. Link in description. I got Etsy. Link in description. I got a kids book. Link in description. And don't forget, always be listening.